Hey guys, my name is Landon, or the Broken-Bandit, and this is my review for Star Wars Battlefront, the beta for PS4. So, this beta is really interesting. It reminds me, in not a good way, of the Destiny beta, and it reminds me of some of my favorite memories as a kid playing Star Wars Battlefront on PS2 in the best of ways. So, it's a mixed bag, and I'm just going to throw together some cool clips that I've had from playing this beta so far. There's 3 game modes. The one that you're watching now, which is called AT-AT or ATST Assault, and it's where the stormtroopers have a seemingly super huge advantage. They use these big machines, and they're basically playing out the Battle of Hoth just on a huge scale. It's a 20 versus 20 battle, and you can see just here, like, people can be all over the battle doing crazy things, and it's the same kind of pathing every time, but that doesn't really matter. It's still super fun. I was just trying to figure out how to customize my guy. This is starting off another match, and this time I am the stormtroopers again. But so the rebels' job is to secure these upload links and basically rack up points of damage against the ATSTs, the walkers, the giant ones. And the stormtroopers' job is to just kill them and continuously push them back. And it is a good game of tug and war, and so far in my experience, there's a slight advantage to the stormtroopers, but not a huge amount. I have lost as them before, and I've won as the rebels before, and I've heard people say that, you know, that unbalance could possibly get fixed when the full game comes out and all the abilities and guns are available. So anyway, so this is the first game mode. It's the largest, 20 versus 20, and probably has the largest draw if you want to fly ships and do all sorts of those kinds of things. This is an example of the second game mode that's allowed. There's 3 total maps, by the way, so this is the second map in the second game mode. It's a smaller 8 versus 8 game mode. Rebels versus Stormtroopers, of course, or the Empire, and this is more like a glorified domination mode where you have to kind of capture the points and hold them for a specific amount of time. But the thing is that they move every once in a while, and it's pretty easy to take over. But this map really shows off the lighting and the kick butt nature that DICE has shown that they can put into a game. It's just a really good looking game. You know, you can see how the PC is vastly superior in a lot of ways, but this PS4 beta runs really smoothly. It's 60 frames per second, and the lighting is gorgeous. So I tried out some third person playing here. This is just, again, I'm still playing that same game, and I just wanted to try it out because it is a whole way to play the game, and it really feels different. I'm not a huge fan, but it works. It gives you a good view of the battlefield, but I feel like this game is meant to be played in first person, and that's just how I like it. I mean, I get a couple kills here, but it looks awkward to me. Not totally completely sold on that one, at least. So, but this is just my quick thoughts, just a quick review. It's pretty informal. The reason it reminds me of the Destiny beta is that because it doesn't have that much on offer. If you look at all the maps, all the modes, and everything that is like held back because of this being a beta, then it's really not that much content. I think people are going to run into the same issue they have with this game as they did with Destiny and Evolve when they both launched, which is, it's awesome, it's really fun, it's mostly multiplayer, but there's not a lot of content. The progression system seems okay, but the game as a whole is really awesome. That I like that it's not as intense as Battlefield. There's not as much unlockables, not as many unlockables, and not as many customizable options. It just keeps things pretty simple and really arcadey, super arcadey, and it just feels right. It feels good, and it really reminds me of the PS2 games and the Xbox games, the original Battlefronts, which and the music and sound design are out of this world. DICE shows that they really have expertise in that area with this game. Just unbelievable sound design. So guys, give it a download, give it a try while it's still going, and make your choice if you want to pre-order it. I'm not going to pre-order it, but I probably will buy it just because I'm a sucker for Star Wars, and I really think that it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to put a lot of time into it. So those are my thoughts, guys. It's my quick review. Let me know what you think of it so far in the comments below, and tell me if you're going to pick it up, because I'd like to know how many of you guys are going to pick it up. So, thanks for listening, guys, and have an awesome one.